Hello, my friends. Welcome to Storytime at the Library. I'm so glad to see you. Let's see what we're going to read this time. Amy Wu and the Warm Welcome by Kat Zhang. These are ways to say welcome around the world. So here's Spanish and Italian and Vietnamese, Hindi, Farsi. When Amy arrives at school, Ms. Mary has a wonderful surprise. A new student. This is Lin, said Ms. Mary. He moved here from China. Can everyone give him a big, warm welcome? Welcome, Lin, says Amy's class. Lin grins and opens his mouth. Then he shuts it again. His cheeks glow red. For lunch, Lin eats dumplings and tangerines. I'm having a dumpling party tonight, Amy says. Did you make those? Lin smiles, but doesn't reply. During playtime, Amy invites Lin aboard her pirate ship. He puts a hat on, but doesn't sing yo-ho. During show and tell, Amy picks Lin to share his favorite sport. He holds up a soccer ball, but doesn't say a word. What do you think? Does he speak English? Wow, a new classmate, says Mom after school. Did you make him feel welcome? Well, I tried, says Amy, but I don't know if I did. Just then, Lin's dad arrives with Lin's little sister. Lin's face lights up. Does she speak in English? He giggles and chatters in Chinese. His sister giggles and chatters in Chinese. This is a whole new Lin. Amy ponders the two Lins as she and her mom arrive at the store. She ponders while they buy dumpling skins. She ponders while they choose dumpling fillings. Do you know what ponders means? It means she's thinking about it. Amy's mom looks in their cart. That's enough for our guests, don't you think? Amy's pondering becomes a brilliant plan. Will it be enough for a few more? She asks. At home, Amy's grandma helps her roll out a long sheet of paper. Amy chooses her favorite markers. Then Grandma writes the message while Amy says it out loud. She already knows the characters. Juan starts out soft, like the hoot of an owl. Ying flies up from her tongue like the ring of a bell. And ni sounds a lot like knee. Altogether, it means welcome. And welcome is exactly what Amy wants to say. Amy waits with her banner as the guests arrive. First come her parents' friends from work. Then come Amy's friends from school. And finally, there is Lin. Amy's hands tighten on her banner. She grins and opens her mouth. Then she shuts it again. Her cheeks glow red. Everyone is watching, but the words stick in Amy's throat. She thinks the characters in her mind. Juan starts out soft like the hoot of an owl. Ying flies from the tongue like the ring of a bell. And ni sounds a lot like knee. but she can't say them, no matter how hard she tries. A finger taps on her shoulder. Lynn points to the table where the grown-ups are making dumplings. He doesn't say anything, but Amy understands. Lynn makes a dumpling shaped like a little boat. Amy makes a dumpling shaped like a little purse. Boat, 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 purse, purse, purse. Together, their dumplings tumble into the pot. The boats float beside the purses. The purses float beside the boats. Everyone eats dumplings until they can't eat another bite. It's time for Lynn to go home. Amy sees her banner. She takes a deep breath. Juan starts out like soft like a hoot of an owl. Ying flies from her tongue like the ring of a bell. And Ni sounds like a lot like Ni. Juan Ying Ni. Amy's family laughs. Silly goose. They say welcome is for the beginning of a party, not the end. But Amy knows better. It's never too late for a welcome. What did you think? Did you like that story? I know I did. I'm so glad you came to listen, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so in your kit this week, we have some paper towels and a plastic container with a lid, a bowl, some sugar, some coconut oil, and some colored sugar with some gloves. And so in our story, we talked about, we learned about Amy Wu and how welcoming she was and how it's important to be kind to people. Well, it's also important to be kind to yourself. And so we're going to make a sugar scrub. And I'll show you how you do that. So let's take our coconut oil. It doesn't really look like an oil, but that's what it's called. Most oils are liquid, but this one is almost a solid. So just plop it in there. Good enough. When you have some left in your bag, that's okay. We're just going to put that to the side. Then you're going to take your white sugar and let's pour that in there with the coconut oil. And then we're going to take your colored sugar. Did you know sugar could be colored? Well, now you do. And we're going to pour that in there with all of it, all together, right in your bowl, okay? Then you're going to take your gloves. Kind of feel like a doctor when you do this. Sometimes the doctors put gloves on, or the nurse. Okay? Now you got your gloves on. Now we're going to squish. You're going to squish everything together. Squish, squish. Mix it all up. See how it's getting all mixed up? Squish it. Keep squishing. Keep squishing till it's all mixed up. Whoop! Got a little going on the side there. That's why we gave a paper towel, because it could get kind of messy around here. Could be messy. All right, now I'm going to try it with this hand. Maybe this will be a little good too. Oh, we better scrape it all back into the bowl. Yep, keep mixing. Mix, mix, mix. See, it is messy. This is a messy project. Sometimes messy projects are the most fun projects. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one glove off. And you know what I should have done? Let's be sure and take your lid off. Okay, then we are going to take our sugar scrub and put it right into our container. Right in there. There we go. There we go. We'll get all these little pieces and put them in there too. So, do you know what a sugar scrub is? Well, a sugar scrub helps your skin feel soft. So like I talked about, it's important to be kind to others, but it's also important to be kind to yourself. And so, with a sugar scrub, what you do is you take a little bit in your hand. Doesn't take much, just a little bit. And you rub it on your skin. Rub it on your hands. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. And this will help make your skin feel nice and soft. And then you go to the sink and wash it off with some soap and water. And it'll feel so nice. Oh, it feels so good. It will feel so good. And when you're all done, you can put your lid back on your container and keep this in the fridge. It'll keep for a long time in the fridge, and it will last a long time because you only need a little bit to feel nice and soft. So remember, be kind to others, be kind to yourself. We'll see you next time.